Okay, well, firstly, I'm glad this fella had a good day out. But this is a classic example of confirmation bias, where you are looking for information that already affirms and supports something that you pre-subscribe to thinking or believing in, okay? And this is exactly what you have to do when you listen to the likes of Tommy and his people, is that you have to ignore facts, you have to ignore truth, and you just have to believe what they say. Trust me, in the physical universe that we occupy, you couldn't have got 1.5 million people in that space unless they tread on each other's shoulders like in the circus. It just wouldn't be possible. But this is what Tommy and the likes of him do, is they put out ridiculous numbers about ridiculous statements and facts, and none of them actually stand up to test. When you actually look at what they say and look at the real figures and look at the real stats, it's nothing like what they say. But most people are lazy. Most people just want to believe it because they've already invested in what he's saying. They're already invested in what he believes in, and they want to believe it too. So the truth and the facts don't matter. But this is exactly how he gets away with it. Why do you think he said 3 million? Impossible it was 3 million. It would be in the physical universe that we occupy. It couldn't be 3 million unless they were stacked on top of each other. They say it because if you give a big number, people think the movement is big and the movement is popular, and people want to jump in and join a movement that's already big and already popular, because people like the herd mentality. They want to be part of something. But people, look, if you're going to listen to Tommy and the likes of Tommy, you're going to have to start fact checking what he says, because I'm telling you now, I've done that, and I've got friends of mine that we work on that and we do that, and the stats do not add up to what he's saying. He's basically lying, and he's built a career out of lying, and it is a career because he gets paid for it. People, please, we have to let common sense take over here, yeah? We have to start having maturity and common sense and adults in this equation to help this out. I don't want anyone to get hurt. I want a peaceful resolution, and we have to find a way of living together, because the options that these people offer is just hate and more hate. Ask them how they're going to deal with national debt. Ask them how they're going to deal with the national health. Ask them how they're going to deal with the housing crisis. Ask them how they're going to deal with immigration even. And they don't have answers. They just have hate. And all they have to offer you is that. Okay, people, stay blessed, stay safe, peace.